How do recruiters actually find great candidates on LinkedIn? A lot of engineers think that recruiters just magically find candidates, and I'm here to tell you we don't. There's actually a very specific process behind how recruiters search LinkedIn and other tools, and once you understand it, you can actually make yourself dramatically easier to find. So today I'm actually going to show you exactly some of the ways that recruiters search for engineers and other professions, specifically on LinkedIn, and some simple changes that can help you appear in those searches if that's your goal. Let's jump into it. I'm going to give you 5 ways that you'll want to know about how recruiters find great candidates. So first, let's start with the biggest misconception is that recruiters don't just search for great engineers. Hey, LinkedIn, find me some great engineers. We actually search for keywords. So if I'm filling a role, I don't type, find me an amazing software engineer or civil engineer or something. I'm going to search for technologies, titles, industries, years of experience. So for example, if it's IT and software, I might be searching for things like the Python language, AWS, distributed systems, site reliability engineering, machine learning, embedded systems, cloud infrastructure. Okay. If it's something more in the built environment like civil engineering or construction, I may be looking for things like water resources, site design, Civil 3D, Revit, and other relevant things for that particular role. It's really dialed into what the hiring manager needs, and they tell recruiters what they're looking for, what they need someone to do. So this is one of the reasons why your LinkedIn profile needs to clearly contain the keywords associated with your expertise. And a lot of engineers are accidentally hiding their experience and being really generic, like software engineer or civil engineer, but that's not very searchable and that's not very specific about what kind you are. So compare that to someone who shares all of those things, and they're going to be much more dialed in to the right people looking for them. The second thing recruiters look at is your current title. This is the most relevant work experience you've got. It's what you're doing right now. And sometimes we even start with those job titles. So if your title is highly company specific, consider making it more understandable on LinkedIn, because sometimes internal company language doesn't always translate to the outside world. This isn't falsifying, it's just translating using language that most people understand. So feel free to translate what your company might call you to what most people would call you, okay? Third, recruiters look for evidence. Anybody can list skills, and there is a big skills list, and that's helpful. But what matters most is how you show them in the story. So your experience section should describe your projects, the impact, the scale of your work, and the outcomes. Think less about responsibilities like I do this, and more about results of I have impacted things in this way at this scale. Fourth, activity matters more than many people actually realize. So I'm not suggesting that everyone needs to be a LinkedIn content creator, because I don't think that's true. But being active on LinkedIn helps, okay? Whether that's commenting or sharing insights or updating your profile on a semi-regular basis, even once or twice a year, can make a huge difference. All of those signals actually increase visibility. There are filters inside of LinkedIn Recruiter. It says, hey, is this person active on LinkedIn? Because they want to reach out. And so if you are active, they might filter by only the people who are active on LinkedIn. And if you haven't looked at your LinkedIn or touched it or done anything on it, then you might automatically be filtered out, because otherwise that would be a waste of time for the recruiter to reach out, because you're never looking at LinkedIn. Finally, recruiters care about clarity. The easiest candidates to contact and reach out to are the ones who clearly communicate what they do, what they're good at, and where they want to go. So the more obvious that is, the more likely you're going to appear in relevant searches. So I want you to think about this. If recruiters aren't finding you, but you want them to, the problem may not be your experience, it's how your experience is being presented. Take a look at your LinkedIn profile today and ask yourself, if a recruiter searched for someone with my skills, would I show up? Would I be showing up for the right types of opportunities that I'm looking for, that I would like to be seen for? And if you need some help with this, optimizing your LinkedIn profile or positioning yourself for new opportunities, check out the resources below. I've got even a LinkedIn profile optimization tool and some other things that might just help you move the needle to where you want to go. And also feel free to reach out, and I'd love to help you in a more personal way. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you on the next video.